Law enforcement ranks are growing right now here in Nebraska. For many years now, many agencies have been dealing with shortages.
But now they're starting to bolster their numbers again. Channel 8's Mackenzie Johnson joins us live to tell us why there's a sudden spike in interest. Mackenzie?
6 Lancaster County deputies had their badges pinned on this morning, filling the gaps in the sheriff's office. And it's not just LSO that's seeing a major uptick in applications.
I think some people are beginning to look at this and go, hey, this may not be that bad of a job, and we want to come do that. But it does take a special individual to come out here and want to serve the public.
Both the Nebraska-State-Patrol and the Lancaster-County-Sheriffs-Office are seeing a rising number of people applying for a job. NSP says there was a 36% increase in people who signed up for its next training academy. In fact, it was such a huge response that they've decided to reopen applications. Last year around this time, LSO had 14 open deputy positions, but it's made a lot of progress in filling those spots. On Tuesday, they held a badge ceremony for 6 new deputies and a new sergeant, bringing their shortage down to only 3. Chief Deputy Ben Houchin says they're always trying to recruit, but they won't sacrifice safety for numbers.
The big thing, even when we were short, we weren't going to lower our standards of the individuals we were going to hire. And I've always preached I'd rather go short than put the wrong people in this position or this profession.
Houchin says since their training academy is 22 weeks long and only happens a couple times a year, it can take months to fill an open position.
There's a lot to know in this job. And that's the reason why the training takes so long. You know, one, you learn it and do some scenarios, and then you're out with another officer who's experienced in teaching and doing that. And that keeps us from placing somebody out there that's not trained well enough to do the job right, because that's when bad things can happen, and we don't want that.
So why the sudden increase in numbers? He tells me LSO has been advertising its openings more. And he believes the economy could also be playing into this new interest in the career field, since law enforcement officers have good benefits. Houchin says 3 deputies will be retiring soon, but they already have some new hires ready to go through the training academy, so they feel confident they can keep their numbers up. Reporting in Lincoln, Mackenzie Johnson, Channel 8 News.